Hey everybody, Dr. Joe DuPuy here, DuPuy Family Chiropractic. We have a very special guest with us today, someone that is an influencer and a true inspiration to everyone that she's worked with over the years. She's won third place in bikini and figure with the INBF and second place with the Carolina Supernatural. Has big dreams and ambitions for in the future. You know, I'm doing this for all you women out there that have, you know, those doubts that, you know, you can get better and improve your health and, you know, lose weight like men do. You know, I always hear it. You know, you have such great metabolism. It's a man thing. You know, but I want to just destroy that myth today. I brought on Miss Tanya Autrey, an ultra fit trainer and someone that helps multiple women. Thank you, Tanya, for coming.
Yes, thank you.
It's such a pleasure to have you here today. And I want to just ask you a few questions. So, you know, what made you want to make the change and change your health initially so many years ago? When was this that you decided to do that, and why did you do that?
So it's been a struggle most of my life. As far as weight goes.
Yeah.
But it really didn't start like coming on and getting worse until something tragic in my life happened, as most do. I was a restaurant manager for a while, and then obviously you know what you eat in restaurants, everything that's left over that the cooks basically mess up on.
Right.
And so yeah.
And it's loaded with salt.
Loaded with salt, and it tastes great, and you're just like, yeah, so it's a good life, you think, and the next thing you know, you're gaining weight, and so the way that kind of domino effect was, my father passed away from cancer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
Sorry.
so I struggled with that. Thank you. I struggled with that for about 3 years as a restaurant manager as he was going through stage 4 cancer. And, you know, I was just eating my emotions. You know, I couldn't see him because I lived a good bit away.
What were the keys that led to success for you?
The keys were just basically just being really tired of how I felt.
Right.
You know, I was unhappy. Very unhappy. Unhappy in the way I looked, unhappy the way I felt. I wasn't having fun anymore because I just didn't want to do anything because I just was unhappy with everything. You know, I didn't want to go swimming with my friends because I didn't want to be in a bathing suit. I didn't want to wear shorts. So, I mean, you know, my daily attire was just yoga pants and, you know, just some kind of baggy shirt or whatever. You know, it didn't matter the temperature outside. It was just what did I feel comfortable in that pretty much hid me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So let me ask you something. You're an ultra fit trainer. You've been doing this now for?
Well, altogether about 4 years.
4 years.
Altogether 4
Awesome.
years.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, you know, how instrumental has ultra fit been not only for you but for the clients that you've worked with? And how has it worked? I mean, tell me a little bit about it. About
Ultra Fit literally changed my life. You know, through the struggle of, you know, losing weight, I tried everything, to Nutrisystem, to Slim Fast, to South Beach. I remember that was way back in the day.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, this is working, you know, feeling great, and I was looking great, whatever, because in my mind I'm thinking I know, you know, what I'm doing. And essentially we think losing weight is the key, but that's really not the key. It's just losing weight.
Right.
Gained it back, you know, like 10 times more.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally found Ultra Fit. You know, I had someone reach out to me who was an Ultra Fit trainer, and he noticed that I had a wellness background and a degree, a bachelor's degree in wellness, and he really was excited about that. And he said, let me bring you on, you know, to do personal training. And I'm thinking, I can't be a personal trainer. Like, I need to lose weight and everything. I don't really look like a personal trainer right now. He's like, oh, that's no problem. We'll go ahead and put you on the nutrition and everything. I'm like, where do I sign up?
Right.
You know? And so went there and did it. I was so nervous because, hello, I looked nothing like a trainer. And I was like, this is...
So how much weight did you lose?
Altogether, I lost over 66 pounds. Yeah.
Wow.
I was like 170.
So there was weight to be lost, but
Yes.
you did transform a lot of your weight, and then obviously you've leaned out and created more muscle.
Yes.
And that's the goal of Ultra Fit, right?
That's the goal.
That's the goal.
Yes.
It's how you look, how you fit in your clothes, and how much running do you do?
I do absolutely no running.
So that's the big thing with Ultra Fit. It's like, you know, no cardio, just results. That's the tagline I've always heard.
Exactly. So and
you don't recommend that for anybody?
As far as no running?
Yeah.
It's not that I recommend no running, because
Right.
somebody might look at you like you're crazy. But
Right.
what I do is I go through the whole reasoning of why. We have to understand that building muscle is the key to keeping the fat off, because the
Right.
more muscle you have, the less fat that you have. So if we
Right.
make people understand the why we say no cardio, then they're like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I never understood this. But if we think about running, one will lose weight over a period of time if their
Right.
nutrition is decent. Doesn't have to be 100% right,
Mhm.
okay? But at the end of the day, I've also seen people running and never get results
Right.
on the same treadmill every single day. And those are the kind of people, we want to help with UltraFit training, is to make them understand that building muscle is the key to keeping the fat off,
Right.
along with the nutrition,
Yeah.
complex
So,
carbs.
so I just want to give a big shout out to Larry Elliott out there, retired UltraFit trainer. 4 years ago, Larry reached out to me. I was doing some shoulder raises, and he came up to me and he asked if I was interested in a training session, and I said yeah sure, and here I've probably been hovering at about 30% body fat for years now. I played college football, I did all the workouts, but I ran, and I've always been running my whole life. And I noticed that my back always hurt and my knees, and my immune system was wrecked, and I just got at this point in time over a big sickness that lasted for like 2-3 months, where I was getting migraines and I was weak and I was having night sweats. And Larry actually trained me for a week, and in that week I felt a difference, and I decided to sign on with her. I ended up sticking with him for a year.
Nice.
Under UltraFit, and that's been a big part of how I've been able to drop to about 20%, 22% body fat, hover there. And then also my immune system's been stronger, and I don't hurt like I used to. I haven't been sick since I started UltraFit, and that's a testament, So with my extensive nutritional background and understanding on how to take care of the nervous system and this and that, this has complemented my way of life.
Definitely.
I'm very grateful for UltraFit, and that's another big reason why I have you here.
Yeah.
Because it's not just for men.
It's not.
And that's the
Yeah.
great thing about this, right? So, how often do you eat, and do you have to starve yourself to really lose the weight and get lean? Tell me a little bit about your dietary recommendations.
So that's what people think. Hey, food is the enemy. Actually, food is not the enemy.
Right.
Food is what's going to help you get the body that you want, and it's going to fuel your metabolism so that you can, achieve weight loss and have the body that you're looking for the rest of your life and health. And so, like for me, it depends on where your metabolism is at, but when you come to UltraFit, we teach you exactly what you want to eat,
Yeah.
exactly what you need, lean proteins, complex carbs, vegetables,
Right.
lots of water, so that we can, flush the system out.
And that's part of the training program.
Yes.
Is
Telling you
that
exactly what you
nutritional recommendation.
Exactly.
And I do appreciate that.
Yeah, to build the muscle, to lose the weight, and fuel the metabolism.
Because it is a lot of it is diet. Would you not say?
Oh yeah, definitely. And I wouldn't say that it's, some people say diet is more important than the exercise, but it's really not. It goes 100% both ways.
Yeah, 100% both. I like that.
It is 100%
Yeah.
both ways, because I don't like to say that 80, percentage,
Yeah,
is
yeah.
nutrition, because obviously we do know that, you have the control at home. And you have your personal trainer, but you have to do both. You
Yeah.
have to really control that nutrition. You got to come in, and your trainer's going to hold you accountable. It's
Right.
going to really put you through some rigorous workouts that you've probably never been through. And that's the thing I love about UltraFit, is every time that I get new clients or even take someone through an assessment, they're like, I've never felt this before.
Right.
This is amazing.
So let me ask you this: how long do you plan on training and doing this and helping people like this?
For the rest of my life. I
Really?
don't
Wow.
care if I have a full-time job. I'm definitely going to always
Yeah.
incorporate it, because you love it. It's
Yeah.
just an amazing program, and it just really changes people's lives. It's like, why would you ever want to give that up?
Right.
And it's changed my life, and it keeps me very healthy and
Yeah.
motivated, and being able to teach people. And I just don't ever want to lose that, that connection.
So you've actually been a chiropractic assistant,
Yes.
and you worked in a chiropractic office for years. How has chiropractic played a role in your health, do you feel?
Oh, chiropractic, I can't say enough about it. It's kind of, like UltraFit.
Yeah.
Chiropractic changed my life as well. And just people not being knowledgeable. It's the
Right.
same as chiropractic, you know, and also with UltraFit, people are just not knowledgeable of how to attain the health in the body that they're looking for, and they don't really understand that chiropractic connection with that.
Right.
But you have to do hand in hand.
Yeah,
You know, the
it's not like
body-
chiropractic's the end-all heal-all
Yeah.
or exercise is the end-all
Exactly.
heal-all.
It's a whole wellness around
a way of life.
approach, you know,
Yeah.
to prevent illnesses. And that's the biggest thing is people are so hooked up on medicine. You know, they're
Right.
like, oh gosh, give them this pill, give them that pill, and everybody's looking for that quick fix. But you have to understand, you have to prevent the illnesses. And the way you do that is by really taking care of your body through adjustments and getting chiropractic and learning more about that and the body and how the spine really, you know, it's a whole package.
Right.
You know, the spine has to be healthy to have a healthy body, and then obviously, you know, your musculoskeletal system needs to be strong enough to carry
Right.
that. So it just goes together. So I'm always advising, you know, my clients, hey, have you been adjusted? You know, even if they don't understand it, I always like to educate them on that.
So what's on the horizon for you? What do you have? What's your plans? What are you looking forward to?
Making myself better every day.
Yeah,
and
amen,
helping,
amen.
you know, as many people as I can
Yeah.
all the time, and just really getting the word out there. You know, if anybody's struggling, that's my biggest passion is to help and inspire people and let them understand, you know,
Right.
you don't achieve this body just because you're born that way, and it's not all about genetics. You have to work for it. And
When's your next show?
so I think I'm going to kind of take a little break. You know, I did 2 shows after losing the 66 pounds, and that was an amazing, you know, journey. But right now I spoke to my coach, John DeFendis,
Right.
and Mike Rush. They are my coaches, along with all the other trainers who support everybody. But I really take it at the speed that my body is talking to me. And right now it's just saying, you know, you need to just train for a while and look the best you can. And, you know, right now I took some of the judges' you know, advice on what they told me at the shows and said, hey, we need you to work on a couple things. And I talked to my coach, and he says, yep, we're going to train for at least a year.
Right.
So yeah, when you think about the broad span of things, it's like, oh my gosh, a whole year of training. But yeah, so I'm going
That's
to
what it's
train for
going to
about
take.
a year.
And you're going for
First
place?
I'm going to try.
And that'll give you a
That hopefully.
professional card, right?
Well, yeah, definitely. If actually you get first place, and then you can get your pro card, and then you have to take that pro card, and then you go to another show, and you try to win the overall in pro. Hopefully, do national level.
That's awesome.
So yeah, I'm just really excited to be the best I can
Well, we're
be.
rooting you on for
Thank
sure.
you.
So, you know, I mean, you have your ideal client that comes to you, right? That gets results. How would you describe them? What is it about them that, you know, ultimately helps them to get the best results with UltraFit?
You know what? It's very simple. I know you probably tell, you know, your patients this. You just have to listen, and you just
Yeah.
have to do what your trainer tells you.
Trust,
You have to believe.
Let go
And have faith.
let the blessings happen,
Yeah.
right?
Listen
That's
to your
cool.
body, have faith, and just be 100% dedicated and just motivated.
And you don't just train women. I
No.
mean, you train men
I
too,
do.
and you've trained a lot of men, I'm sure. You know, so for all you guys out
Yeah.
there, you know, she's good for you too. You know, so
Yeah.
well, we really thank you so much. What would you say to all the women out there though, right now
Mm-hmm.
that are hurting or stressed out and they've tried every diet under the sun and they just like you know, hurting and sick and tired and just not losing that weight? What would you say to them to inspire them and to encourage them and to get them to get motivated and do something for their health?
I would just say you just have to do it. And my Arnold Schwarzenegger comes to my mind when I think of this. Don't think about it, just do it. You know, if you think about, you know, how you're feeling on a daily basis all the time, you're just never going to do anything. And if you look back a year from then, you're going to say, I could have done something a year ago. So you don't want to waste that time. Just get started, one foot in front of the other. And my biggest thing I like to say is not take it day by day, but take it 5 minutes at a time.
Right.
That's the biggest thing, is just you got to be patient and just take that step. I know it's scary, and I know that you're feeling in your feelings.
Yeah.
And you're very overwhelmed, but you just got to just take that first step. And even if you feel like you're
I know
failing
that.
or
I know
fall
what
off,
it
just get
takes
back on.
for sure. That's what it took for me, and
Yeah.
it took someone to push me. And hopefully, we're pushing you right now
Yeah.
to get moving. Larry pushed me, and I'm thankful for Larry and thankful for UltraFit and John DeFendis who
Yes.
created this whole system. And,
That's right.
and you know, it's just awesome. I want to thank you so much for coming
you
out
for
today.
having me.
You know,
I really
it's
appreciate
such a
it.
pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
I want to say this. If you have any questions, you can ask me, but also click the link below for Tanya, and you can get connected with her and with some UltraFit trainers. We'd love to help you in any way possible. I'm sure Tanya's going to give you the best training possible out there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all.
That's for sure.
We'll see you. Thank you.
you.